Well, all right. Hello there. It's Friday afternoon. I know we just talked a few minutes ago on the patio, but I've been sitting here today. It's been raining. It is horrible. Uh I've been working on some stuff for my Ferrari channel, and uh I see where bottom of the map put out a new video. And basically, Israel was talking about, the Jakari video. And ba in essence, Israel, in his own take, was basically talking about what we talked about. Feel the swag. What's up, dude? Uh, Israel was basically echoing or saying kind of the same things in his own wonderful way that we were saying. Uh, and I had to I had to, you know, compliment, shout out, uh, spread the word. I put it on the Twitter X thing, but you know, this Phil, I appreciate you, Phil. Y'all, you founding father, y'all still special. I ain't forgot about y'all. Uh this entertainment of foolishness posse, the EFP. As you can see, I put the icon down there. But see, here's the thing. Um, I was watching the video that's out. Actually, it's called. His title under there is called Jakari Brown goes Cat Williams and drops bombs on Miami Hurricanes football. Basically it was their take, their summation, their reaction to Jakari video. And again, I'm not hung up on the Jakari video. It's what I'm talking about is what I've been saying all along. This to me, you know, if I do the EFP by myself, that's fine. But what I'm trying to get at is the entertainment of foolishness posse is not an exclusive group. It's basically a group of us who don't really we're not going to sit here and paint rainbows and unicorns like you see all over the social media. The ones that are putting coal in the steam locomotive of the hype machine. But y'all know how we are, bro. We're gonna do what we do. We're gonna say what we say. And if we disagree, we disagree. Uh, but at the end of the day, we all love each other. We all respect each other. We all enjoy each other's fellowship. That's right. It's Friday. I'm drinking margaritas. It'll be all right. But anyway, I just wanted to come on here just in case because I left a comment on their video, and I'm gonna read it to you. Ah, here's what I wrote. 1, 2, 3 in the place to be. That's their little catchphrase. I love it. I love it. I'm glad to see people like y'all talking like this. What I mean is when I say people like y'all, I'm referring to us independent grocers, as I call it. The little small, the little mom and pop store of YouTube. You know, that's what I'm talking about. The those of us who are just sitting in front of the camera, talking, giving our opinion. I told them I would love to have you guys join one of my live shows. Uh, we at the EFP. That sounds pretty good there. Share your thoughts. Anyway, you guys keep doing your thing, and I will continue to promote your content. And again, they're on the check it out corner, you know. Uh, and what I'm getting at is it's not about it, well, let me rephrase that. It's about, like I said earlier, it's about having different folks from different strokes that have different opinions. They have their own opinion. You know, they get on there, they hit record, they hit start, whatever, and they just speak what they feel. And that is kind of like what started the U Fellowship, you know. Uh Phil, Bryce, Crip, Workforce, etc. Y'all remember, you know, that's how we do this. We just come on here, we just talk. This isn't any fancy production. I'm not trying to get likes or clicks or views or subscribers, even though thank y'all. Thank y'all for my subscribers to where I can sit on the patio and do live because, you know, YouTube. Oh, but that's the only reason why I worry about the subscribers is because I could just go live anywhere, anytime. But that's not what's important. What's important is that everybody has a voice. Okay. And you know, I was like I said, I was watching watch it was Israel on this one. They had just uploaded it a little while ago. And you know, I'm not Miss Ellen V. Hello there. Well, you know, Phil, you're right. I need to get 100 so I can officially. But you know what? If somebody else, yeah, I mean, we all know who we are. You know, there are probably. I'm gonna pick on you, Phil, because I like you, but I'm gonna use you. You are the example today, Phil. Yeah, there's probably a million Phils in the world, but there's only one Phil Romano. Hell, there may be 100 Phil Romanos, but you are Phil Romano. You see what I'm getting at? You know, if there are 100 South Coast Canes, God bless them. You know that you know there's only one of this. Okay, and when I say God broke the mold after He made this, dude, it's been obliterated. I mean, you cannot replicate or duplicate all this. Okay, and that's probably a good thing. But you know, this morning I talked about this morning on the patio, but I guess, and again, I'm not here to criticize. I'm not here to start an East Coast, West Coast thing, but I just get so tired and I get so frustrated. And I know I don't have to listen to it, but I see it. You know, I just, and what I get so tired of is all these, you know, all these content creators, especially on the YouTube, because to me, you know, the Twitters and the social medias where you're just typing in words and letters, or you're just typing in letters to form these words that form these thoughts and opinions doesn't carry as much weight. It doesn't have as much oof behind that sledgehammer as opposed to this right here. You know, when I sit here and I look at the camera and you're looking at your screen, whether it be your phone, your tablet, your TV, projector, whatever you use. I mean, when I'm looking at you, when I'm looking at you in the camera, and we're basically looking eye to eye, unless you're off looking at all the little trinkets I have. You know, when you see me here, okay, it has a little more weight to it. You know what I mean? But I mean, because there's a lot of good people that are being, for the lack of a better term, duped, hoodwinked, and by these cats that are on the YouTubes, that come out with their little daily corporate shows. And we talked about it last night that it's, to me, this is just my opinion. Now, if you don't share this opinion, that's okay. But if you do, that's okay too. But to me, it seems like a lot of these creators, a lot of these shows out there on the YouTubes, it's almost like they're being funded, for lack of a better term. It's almost like they're being funded by the University of Miami Athletic Department PR division. That, you know, no matter how bad things may appear to be, they're going to pump the rainbows and unicorns into it. You know what I mean? And again, I'm not trying to say that I'm one of those angry Miami fans. I'm not one of those that promote the anarchy for the sake of anarchy. No, 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 no. We just speak our mind. We tell it like we think it is, you know, and that's what I like about the channel. Even if we disagree, we are the U Fellowship. Whether when y'all subscribe to my channel, you are part of the U Fellowship. And the number one rule of the U Fellowship is that you speak your mind. You be you, and you do not personally ridicule or attack anybody who has a different opinion. Again, last night, Workforce had his opinion, and Shad and Cuban saw things a different way. Okay, that's what we want. And what I mean is not that we want two people against one. Some people may say I was probably against Workforce, but I try to stay objective in these things unless I'm here right now. But, you know, again, it's not that Shad and or Cuban were personally against Workforce. It just happened to be that Workforce had a different opinion from most of the folks on the show. And again, tomorrow, I'm just saying, the next show, it may be Shad that is the minority under the majority opinion. And there's nothing wrong with that. There is nothing wrong with that. But when I was watching, like I said, I was watching Israel, and I'm like, I need to say something. I mean, like I said, I put in the little comment, but comments or posts don't have as much weight as opposed to me doing this. Okay. When I sit here in front of the camera, this little piece of plastic with the wire coming out, and I talk into this foam covered piece of plastic and metal with the wire coming out, kind of gives it a little bit more weight. you have a little more ownership, you know. And I don't I don't shy away from what I've said before, you know. I'm going to tell you like it is. And if you disagree, disagree, please. You don't have to agree with me. You don't have to, knuckle under just to be part of the U fellowship. That's not what it's about. It's about you being you and we accepting that, you know. Oh, but yeah, y'all need to, if like that's why I have the check it out corner, you know. Now, again, some of these cats haven't really posted anything in a while, and that's okay. But subscribe, put the alerts on. So when they do come out with something, do it. You be able to watch it. And one thing, if you noticed, and if y'all have checked out some of these some of these creators up there, there's a pretty wide variety of personalities, you know. Uh Take like the Canes cast. Oh, Garrett up there in Montana. I did a little more research on him, and he's part of the what's it called? Whole hog sandwiches. This dude, God bless this dude. I was looking at his website the other day, and they have like a travel trailer that they've converted into a uh I don't want to say restaurant, but kind of like one of those street food trucks. And they basically have uh breakfast stuff. I thought that was so cool, you know. First off, it's rather ambitious to be like in a travel, and it's a fancy travel trailer. But still, it gets cold as hell in Montana. I mean, these cats get like snow up to, the rim that Shad's shirtless slam dunk champion has to dunk in, you know. But uh hopefully, speaking of Kane Cat, I did in Garrett's last video, I did ask him if any of those whole hog hats and stuff were for sale. So I'm really anxious to get one of those hats and wear it during one of my things, kind of promote. If y'all notice, as y'all know, I have the Coach Coop. Don't be a fan later. I have the hurricane flag one. I do have my Coach Hayes shirt, which Shad kind of ridiculed because I wore it on one of his shows, and he told me I was wearing the wrong shirt. I think he was just jealous, but it is what it is. Oh, but yeah, I have no problem promoting other people, but you know, you're probably asking yourself, all right, dude, what's the point of all this? You're just rambling. But then again, that's what I do. I ramble. As long as the cup is full, I'll ramble. But I just had the conviction after watching Israel, just to I had the conviction to just say, hey, y'all go listen to them. Y'all go check them out, man. Because again, I've been blessed and fortunate to have the likes of a Coach Hayes to promote and talk about my channel, our channel, and I want to make sure I do everything I can to pay forward the 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 fortune and blessings that I have gotten. So, uh yeah, that's just about it. Like I said, I just wanted to personally invite vis-a-vis the YouTube. I mean, I don't know if Ike or Israel will see this, but I just want to put this out there in the cyberspace to where if Ike and or Israel stumble upon this, that look, just stay alert, stay tuned, like, subscribe, turn that alert bell on, and just like everybody else in the U Fellowship, uh, Ike and Israel, y'all are more than welcome, like anybody else, to come on here during one of my live shows and speak your mind, speak your piece, and feel comfortable doing it. So, other than that, uh, like I said, those of y'all that are simultaneously subscribed to my other channel, the Ferrari Frenzy, I just got my little. I'm kind of embarrassed to say I spent most of the morning, but it's like a 10-second intro. I got it done. But doing some little research on my first video, but I've been working on that. It's coming, it's coming, it's coming. Uh, but I believe for a shameless promotion, do yourself a favor. I don't know what time tonight. I'm assuming anywhere between 6, 7 o'clock Eastern. You have the show Hayes Street, where Coach Hayes and Streeter from Caneville, they get together along with all the shenanigans starters in the chat. Uh it's really good. They talk about different things, different stuff. And then of course you got like all kind of shenanigans going on in the chat, mainly started by Shad, but I digress. Uh but it is what it is. Uh, I have nothing planned for tonight, uh, unless something happens or somebody wants to talk about something, which I don't know what the hell we're gonna talk about because there's really nothing to talk about, you know? Uh, but if anybody who is watching this or will be watching this, if if you wanna if you got something on your mind you want to talk about and you want to utilize this channel to talk about it on, hey, that's cool. Just let me know. Probably the easiest way, is probably either just DM me or leave a comment in the chat or whatever. But yeah, that's about all I had. I just wanted to get on here and just visually just tell y'all go check out the Ike in Israel from the bottom of the map. Uh, they're good guys. They may be a little rough around the edges, but then again, how many of us in the EFP are smooth around the edges? Pause. But that's basically it. Honestly, the truth behind this is, it's raining. It's horrible. I don't feel like watching anything on the TV. I guess I just kind of bored and, you know, I'm never short of running my mouth. And plus I hope you do, Phil. I hope you do because how can I say this, Phil? With our channel growing and our clientele diversifying, with different folks, different strokes, different, I don't the last thing I want, Phil, is for, you know, yourself or Bryce, the founding fathers that were here since the beginning. I don't want y'all to feel scared away. I don't want y'all to feel intimidated. Uh, I still value Phil. I still value your opinion. I still value having you here and fellowshipping. Uh, the Shads, the Cubans, the Dub Cities, the work, y'all know Workforce, all these other cats that are new to the fellowship, they're just guys like us. Okay. Oh, I know Shad's a legend in his own mind. I know I talk a lot about him, but that doesn't mean I have a bromance with him. There's just something I like about Shad. Shad's a pretty good dude. He's hilarious. We cut up together. But, Phil, don't ever feel intimidated. You're always welcome. Just come in here with the confidence, Phil. Confidence. Come in, be confident, stay strong, and do your thing. You know. Uh and like I said, Phil, don't, you know, dude, I can have up to like 10 people or something, I think, at one time. I mean, we could have the little Brady Bunch squares going, you know? And then plus, when it comes to me, you know, you never know what to expect. But I will tell you this, I didn't see too many Fly Girl comments in my show from last week. So, yeah, kind of disappointed. Kind of gave you a glimpse into my mind, and y'all just decided, yeah, we're not going to do it. But I'm just joking. I'm joking. Oh, but I mean, that's really all I have. Um, you know, just wanted to come on here and honestly, like I've said before, it's just easier to do the live thing because if I record the video, I don't feel comfortable doing just a video. This is what I feel comfortable with. You know, I feel more comfortable with coming on live and just running my mouth about whatever nonsense spews out as opposed to recording a video because it's not the same. You know what I mean? It's kind of like walking on one of those high wires with a net versus without a net, you know. And plus with the live, I can kind of see, we got Phil in here, Miss Ellen's joined it. I mean, you never know who may stop by and say hello, you know. Plus, somebody may be having a bad day. They see that I'm on live and it may make them feel better, you know, or they may just be sitting there like, man, I have nothing to do. I have nothing to do. And then they see I'm on and then they have some, I mean, if I can make, if I can make somebody else's day or time or existence a little bit more pleasurable or a little bit more fulfilled, or if I can do my part to help somebody have a better go of it, that's what we're about, you know. Uh it's just about the fellowship, man. And I take this stuff seriously. I really do. I look at each and every one of y'all that are part of the fellowship as a friend, as an acquaintance, as a person that is part of my life. I take it seriously. Uh, I'm not just here to try to round up numbers. I don't look at y'all as numbers. I don't look at y'all as subscribers. I don't look at y'all as views. I look at y'all as people, man. You know, we're all people. We all have our life. We all have our opinions. We all have our quirks and fanciness, you know. And that's what I just like to get to know y'all. But maybe some of y'all less than others, but I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. But all right. Well, let's see, I've only been talking for about 30 minutes, so that's not bad. That's not bad. So yeah, again, I just wanted to come on here, run my mouth. It's raining. I kind of wanted a break from my other channel, the stuff I'm doing, but uh and I really I don't know. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is, but it's just all this, in my opinion. Oh, Miss Ellen, you're more than a number. Just don't tell the wife. Just no, but seriously, seriously, you know, I don't know if maybe it's just me, but like I said, Jakari to me, there's something about that young man I like. And the interview he gave on the Momentum podcast, it kind of opened my eyes to why I like the young man, you know. And to see a young man with those values that that was instilled in him by the fine folks that raised that young man, that had the influence in his early life. And the people that raised him, they learned that from somebody in their life. And when you see good deeds like that, and then you see those good deeds basically just trampled on, insulted by, I'm just gonna say it. It pisses me off when a good, decent young man like Jakari gets shit on by all these self-proclaimed, intellectually pompous assholes who are just trying to go with the flow, trying to pour more Kool-Aid into the pitcher that is the flavor of the day to get their likes and views for their own personal gain. Why must you why must you downgrade, denigrate, and disrespect somebody just for your own personal benefit? That to me, that pisses me off more than anything. If you have an opinion, if you disagree with Jakari, that's one thing. If you don't really understand, that's one thing. But when you purposefully, intentionally disagree just for the sake of disagreeing so you can get another like, another view, another victim, another dollar sent to you by the corporate media, that's what I have a problem with. You're a sellout, straight up. Oh, yeah, this is done. Took a turn. Here we go. I've done open Pandora's box. We're going in, people. Here we go. See, here's the thing. You have, and I talked about it last night, you have these, what I call the corporate media in the YouTube, you know, and in order for them to sustain their financial viability and lifestyle, they have to get clicks and views and likes and subscribers. And the only way you can do that is to sensationalize this. You know, you have to go with whatever's trending. You have to cultivate, incubate whatever's trending. In other words, if the majority of people disagree with Jakari, well, these corporate media types that really piss me off, they'll just go with the trend so they can get more views. And me, I could care less what's trending. I don't care. I'm going to sit here and, this is what this channel was founded on, the U Fellowship. Oh, I'm activated. I'm not as excited as Shad was, but I'm activated. It just Jakari is such a good guy, okay? And you have all these assholes, it's just the way of the world, and it pisses me off, and I'm not gonna sit here with my hands in my pocket and just let it happen. I'm gonna do what I can to say, "Hey, shut up. You're wrong." You know? But crap, I done forgot what I was talking about now. But it's just come on, leave the kid alone, man. Leave the young man alone. It has nothing to do with anything, but he's a young man. We've all been there except for Ellen. I mean, unless you were a man, but no, we've all been young, and most people, I mean, the Jakari has got such a good head on his shoulders. He's been raised properly by you know, by good people. And that's hard to find today, you know? It's just refreshing to see that, and then for people to just anyway, I don't know. I just, if you step on people to elevate your life, you have to answer for it. And I'm gonna tell you right now, karma is a bitch. Straight up, you know. It's like it says in the Bible, do unto others as you would have them do unto you. But not only YouTube, I don't even really worry about Twitter because anybody can sit here and type something, you know. You could type it. But again, when you're sitting here like this and you see me, you hear me, you know, it's a different thing. But they still, you know, I don't, and again, and the hypocrisy. The hypocrisy kills me, you know. Like I said last night, all you heard was people putting down on Jakari. Adamantly putting down on Jakari. Not any of this. Well, I really don't know what's going on, but it seems like no, they were blatantly coming out saying Jakari can't throw. He can't hit an open receiver. He can't this. He can't. He can't. And Emery, God bless the young man, he goes 8 for 23, and they say Emery's the second coming of Steve Walsh and Ken Dorsey wrapped up in one, you know? But, it is what it is. Okay. I've done ran my mouth. I done got long-winded, but that's what I do, you know? That's how I am. That's why I like doing this YouTube stuff because I am never shy for talking. But I tell you what, you think I'm something on the YouTube, wait till you get a load of me live and in person. I'm just messing. But yeah, for like the 15th time tonight or today, uh, do yourself a favor and check out more of us pop mom and pops channels. You know, try to stay away from the corporate media. That's what this entertainment of foolishness posse is about, in my opinion. And I'm starting it right now. If I do this by myself, I do it by myself. I'm not trying to be the next greatest YouTube sensation. No. But the EFP needs to be here just for the sake of bringing balance to the force. You know. No, look, Phil, look. No, it's not that I don't want to talk, but I'm just saying I'm just passing some time, you know. Actually, what I'm doing is I'm kind of procrastinating my other channel right now, and I just wanted to talk. That's all. But what I was saying is, with all this, I guess we could call it the sheep stations, the sheep channels, where everybody thinks alike, follows each other no matter what. But if anything, YouTube needs the EFP just to bring balance to the force. And I'm not saying that the entertainment of foolishness posse would be a bunch of angry people that are just against everything for the sake of being against it. No, no, no. I look at it as a gathering, a conglomeration, a fellowship, a congregation of people that have their own opinions that may not coincide with the majority corporate radio video stuff, if that makes sense. You know, uh, those that have been, you know, ostracized and punished and ridiculed for having their ideas and their opinions, said or put out on other channels. And again, this is nothing against the flows, the rivals, the hang on, let me get their names. I want to make sure I try to get most of them. Yeah, the big boys, the YouTube big boys. That's like I said, the flow. No dish. I'm not saying flow is bad. I'm just saying he has like 100 people working for him. The flows, the locked on, the Dono. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. Dono's done gone dumbo. He is definitely drinking the Kool-Aid. But again, I understand his situation. The Canes Insight, the Canes Sports, Miami Rivals, Five Reasons. And again, this is not I'm not saying they are the devil. I'm not saying that. But I'm talking about you have those folks that have the branch offs, you know. Oh, and they all basically say the same thing, you know. Again, I'm not if you watch Flow, I watch Flow, you know. I watch I do watch but I mean you gotta be discerning. You gotta be careful, you know. And some people would say Coach Hayes, but it is what it is. It's up to you. Just be discerning, you know. Uh, but it is what it is. It is what it is. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. I just want to make sure that, you know, if if Coach Coop says, "Hey, why you talking bad about me and my channel?" I can say, "Nah, bruh. Go check out my upload such and such." I'm not no, no, nothing against Coop, nothing against Flo, or nothing against any of those people, but you got to be careful because if you pay attention, and usually Coop's doing his thing. Those who know Coop, this a lot of us, the founding fathers of this channel, we basically met with Coach Coop, and I still watch Coop. I just ain't had a chance to join in live with him, but I still watch the Coop. Coop is the entertainer, but I've kind of evolved to the Coach Hayes because personally I can kind of relate. I can relate to the Coach Hayes and the Coach Hayes group, and that damn champagne room and cinnamon dancing in the shadows. We all gravitate to what we like. And It's not that I don't like Coop. It's just that it's just I just gravitate to Coach Hayes and the Shads and the Ellens and the Cubans and QBs. I still gravitate to Bryce and Crip and Phil and Workforce. You know, it's just I just do my thing. You know, that's all. But all right, that's it. I'm done. I've done I've done wasted enough time talking on this YouTube. But anyway, again, I know I didn't do my introduction, but if you don't know that I'm South Coast Cane Jordan Page by now, it'd be all right. You'll learn. You'll figure it out. So until until we meet again, until we talk again, which could be whenever. I mean, I don't even know if Shad may decide to do a live show tonight because God knows he didn't do it last night. Sat there waiting till 5:30. Never showed up. I tell you, that's Shad, boy. I tell you what, you just can't. Some people just aren't worth your time. Joking, I'm joking, I'm joking. I like Shad just as much as I like everybody else. Okay, so I'm just being funny with you, Shad. Don't get excited. Don't go putting your hat backwards and your sunglasses on. It's all good, bruh. But anyway, yeah, nah, never mind. I was thinking about something, but never mind. So yeah, anyway, stay alert, stay tuned, keep that notification up. I try to give a warning before I go live. But if you don't catch it live, that's okay. Just catch it. And if you don't, that's okay too, you know. But as you know how it is. Peace, love, and soul. If you don't understand why I say peace, love, and soul, go check out my show, my Wednesday show from last week, I believe it was. Watch it till the end, and you'll understand. But peace, love, and soul. It's all about the you. Go Canes. And thank y'all, Miss Ellen, Phil, and anybody in the back row who chimed in to stop by and see what was going on. So thank y'all. We'll catch y'all next time. And you never know when next time may be. Bye.